أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. لا إله إلا
سامع الجيم ما في صوت. والله يلا.
Audio is good. I tested it. Audio is good.
صوت good.
Yeah.
زياد. I think these two are problem. So we try to just to link it one with Mahal. Just use it and that's it. I give one for Mahal. Just use it and that's it.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jumu'ah Mubarak to you all. May it be blessed. May all du'as, inshallah, be accepted. May it be of those who will seize the opportunity of today's beautiful day, the best day of the week. It's great to be back. Thank you for du'as, your kind words. And indeed, I miss the Jama'ah. When you live with the community for 11 years, And when you get to know people, when they get to know you, departure sometimes is chilling. You have been all the time in my du'as. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept yours and mine. Muhammad is visiting here and he got an emergency. He's in the ICU. Please make dua for him. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives his speedy recovery and that he goes back safe to India as soon as possible. Tomorrow, inshallah, June 3rd, 12 to 8, there will be bazaar. All Muslim, local Muslim businesses and some coming from Montreal and other cities. It's free, bazaar and celebration. Please, inshallah, be part of it. It's important to support our businesses and it's also some way of social. It's at SNMC gym. It's multicultural bazaar, we call it. Since Hajj season is approaching, we also as community, we are taking care of Qurbani, Udhiyah. Inshallah, you may reserve yours until June 23rd. Cow share is 400, lamb 485, goat 510. For those who are reserving lamb and goat, you will be able to go to Mr. Beef and pick it up first or second day of Eid. And as far as those who do not go there, they can inshallah pick it up from here on the third day of Eid. Please make dua for Sister Nasreen from Afghanistan, who was diagnosed with cancer. She's only 50 years old. She's here tomorrow. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give her speedy recovery. Or brother, President for the Waqt, inshallah, will announce AGM.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Juma Mubarak. We have been announcing that June 4th, coming Sunday, we have a SNMC AGM. So everybody is welcome to attend. It will be in the basement, inshallah. It is right after Dhuhr, 2 p.m. up to 4 p.m. We will plan to do that, inshallah. So again, this Sunday, SNMC AGM, 2 to 4, inshallah. Second thing is that we do have a open doors Ottawa. SNMC Mosque is privileged to be one of the building in city of Ottawa to be participating in such events. So it is on Saturday and Sunday. So bring your own neighbor, friend to showcase our masjid, inshallah. It is Saturday, Sunday, 10 to 4 p.m. Jazakallah. If you can, everybody move up, please. It's a TV day, and then we are expecting more people. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Please, inshallah, be part of the AGM. SNMC belongs to you, me, and all of us. So it's our duty to be part of it. As far as Open Door, Ottawa, we have been one of the first, inshallah, who initiated that and pushed it forward. So please, inshallah, bring your neighbors. Move forward. Let's go fill the gaps, inshallah, so that all others will be able to join us. Please, inshallah, stand up and move forward wherever you feel or see the gap. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
Please, inshallah, fill the gaps with yourself and now Allah reward you for this small but significant action. Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidina Muhammadin وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. نستعينه ونستغفره ونسأله الكرامة فيما بعد الموت لنا ولجميع المؤمنين ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهدي الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن سيدنا وسندنا ومولانا محمدا أرسله الله بالهدى ودين الحق ليظهره على الدين كله ولو كره المشركون بعد. قال الله تعالى عز وجل في الكتاب الكريم عن الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم: أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وإنك لعلى خلق عظيم. وقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم عندما سئل في أسامة بن شريك الذي سأله وقال له: يا رسول الله ما خير ما أعطي للإنسان؟ وقال له رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: خلق حسن. كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. Respected brothers, your sisters, youth, children, and esteemed elderly. Last Friday, before I departed for my trip, we discussed the topic on consistency in parenting of our children and how to help them become productive Muslims and faithful citizens of this nation of ours. Today, inshallah, I would like to continue this topic and focus on some of the challenges that our children face. And how could we, as parents and the community, masjid such as SNMC, how could we challenge different trends in our modern age that our children are bombarded on a regular, day-to-day basis, and help them remain decent Muslims, respectful of our Islamic ethics and our morals. It's a challenging task because we live in a postmodern age, as they call it, with what we see on the surface. It could be easily called modern Jahiliyyah, where many agencies are working very hard to market ethics, values, and lifestyles to our children and basically bombard them with these values and new trends, such as individualism, teaching them it's all about them. Their body, their right, their freedom. Shamelessness. Wherever they turn, they could see scenes that are not appropriate for their age, or learn about things that really they don't understand, be it through social media, TV, education, or educational institutions. They have whole world in their own hands. And we've seen some people certainly need guidance. And it gets worse every day. And I'm not trying to scare us, I'm just trying to open our minds to this topic. And third trend that is very much obvious is there are role models out there without any valuable substance.
And they market themselves well. They are marketed well to all children and all youth. How to challenge these trends is a question. How to remain decent is another question. How to live our lives as Muslims and win by remaining ourselves, remaining faithful Muslims with Islamic identity, confident, having a sense of decency and modesty, sense of pride of being different. Yes, my young brothers and sisters, being different doesn't mean being worse. Being different in terms of Islamic ethics, honesty, decency, means being better, according to what we understand in our faith. The first answer to these questions regarding ethics and how to challenge these trends and remain decent in 21st century here where we are is to look at Islam as the whole system of our life. Whole system of our life. As Islam pertains to ibadah, Islam pertains to our mundane life. It pertains to something what we understand as secular life. As Islam pertains to my prayer, Islam pertains to my work. Islam pertains to my social interactions. Islam pertains to my education, and so on, and so on. Allah is happy that we choose Islam as our system. وَرَضِيتُ لَكُمُ الْإِسْلَامَ دِينًا. So we should be happy too. وَمَنْ يَبْدَأْ غَيْرَ الْإِسْلَامِ دِينًا فَلَنْ يُقْبَلَ مِنْهُ. And whoever follows anything else besides this what God Almighty has chosen for us, it will not be accepted. وَهُوَ فِي الْآخِرَةِ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. And people will go into khusran, into loss. Lost in dunya, lost in the akhirah. My brothers and sisters in Islam, Muslims must take ethics and morals seriously. Our Prophet Muhammad ﷺ told us, وَعِثْتُ لِأُتَمِّمَ مَكَارِمَ الْأَخْلَاقِ. One of the missions of Prophet, peace be upon him, as a messenger was to bring, elevate ethics in our lives. That was his mission. And he was described by God Almighty in the Quran, وَإِنَّكَ لَعَلَىٰ خُلُقٍ عَظِيمٍ. Indeed, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, you are of sublime ethics and morals. You are the role model to your community. Ethics. Ethics, my brothers and sisters, guides us to discern within the faith context what is right and what is wrong. It helps us in the having to choose between what is right and what is wrong. It also helps us whether we would be of those who would survive and succeed or those who will fail. Ethics is essential for the survival of our community and humanity in general. As a wise poet said, إنما الأمم بأخلاق ما صلحت فإن ذهب أخلاقهم ذهبوا. Indeed, continuity of the civilization depends on its people's ethics. And if ethics, morals, character, decency is gone, they are gone as well. How many civilizations due to ethics did not survive? I mean, lack of ethics. Second answer to the question, how to challenge these trends and remain decent, is that we understand that Islam and our ethics are based on 4 important ingredients, and they are all dependent on each other, as Muslim scholars have guided us.
Iman, Islam, Taqwa, and Ihsan. It's again, Iman, Islam, Taqwa, and Ihsan. Iman is a foundational base. If there is no Iman, that's the reason why we can always say, if you really do not know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala well, how could we worship Him well? How could we listen to Him well? How could we have mercy? How could we have hope in His mercy and His forgiveness? And how could we pray well to Him? So Iman is the base. Islam supports this ingredient with its practice. So Islam and Iman are very much in cooperation, and we cannot have Iman without practicing. They need to work together. Taqwa, higher level, mindfulness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Ihsan is even on a higher level. And ta'bud Allah كأنك تراه فإن لم تكن تراه فإنه يراك. To worship Allah as you see Him. Even though you do not see Him, He sees you. Be mindful that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sees you. So the idea that Allah knows everything should always keep us on the right track. Third answer to this question: how to challenge these modern trends and remain decent in 21st century, my brothers and sisters, is to know, to be aware of the benefits of good morals and good ethics. More we know about the benefits, more we would set high standards and goals in our lives. When we know the benefits of Islamic ethics, we will work harder to achieve. When we know that success of mine in dunya and the akhirah is due to ethics, I'll be more concerned about it. But if I do not know about it, I will not be concerned about it. So what do I, as a Muslim, gain by having ethics? By being different than some other people and being proud of it, if it is for the sake of good and it is for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My brothers and sisters, let me share with you a few points from our tradition, from the Quran and the Sunnah, and you judge. Ethics is very much present in the discourse, in the discussion, in the Quran and the Sunnah. Many ayat and a hadith. Number two, nothing is greater blessing after, of course, Iman, than good manners, good ethics, good akhlaq. And Usama bin Sharik قال يا رسول الله ما خير ما أعطي الإنسان. Usama bin Sharik, he asked Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, O Messenger of God, what is the best that humans have attained? What is the best that they possess? The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, خُلُقٌ حَسَنٌ, good morals, good ethics. Number two, having good akhlaq is a sign of one's strong iman. أكمل المؤمنين إيمانا أحسنهم خلقا. The most affluent of the believers are those who do have the best ethics. When people don't have good ethics, they are not the best of the believers. Number three, the reward of having good akhlaq are equal to the rewards of extra or continuous worship, such as voluntary prayer or fasting. The Prophet peace be upon him said, أن المؤمن لا يدرك بحسن خلقه درجة الصائم والقائم. Subhanallah. A believer who has good ethics in the universe of God, he has attained regularly voluntary prayers and fasts. Voluntary fast. Number five, akhlaq
ethics, manners, especially of youth, because they are more challenged, specifically in our time and our age. Their manners loved by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. أحب الناس إلى الله أحسنهم خلقا. They are loved by Allah. Imagine a young person who worships Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and behaves for the sake of Allah. Imagine being loved by your Creator. This is what the Prophet is telling us. أحب الناس إلى الله أحسنهم خلقا. Specifically youth. The most loved people to Allah are those who have the best ethics and morals. SubhanAllah. Best ethics and morals. It's not judgment on the arbitrary notion of appearances, but rather ethics, morals, by which we are measured in the universe of God. Number 6, good akhlaq is the heaviest on the scale of the day of judgment. As Prophet peace be upon him told us, ما من شيء أثقل في ميزان المؤمن يوم القيامة من حسن الخلق. Nothing is greater on the scale on the day of judgment than good manners, good ethics. Isn't this enough? That it inspires us to be youth, to be people of ethics. Number 7, good akhlaq is so powerful that it is with taqwa the most important thing that would take us into paradise. سئل رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم أكثر ما يدخل الناس الجنة فقال تقوى الله وحسن الخلق. What is the most that would take people to paradise, Ya Rasulullah? He said, being mindful of Allah and good manners. Mindful of Allah and good manners. Isn't this enough to inspire us to be people of ethics and morals? Why I have to follow somebody? Why I have to follow people, those fake role models who don't have substance in ethics? Why don't choose somebody else like Abu Bakr? Like a good contemporary Muslim youth. Number 8, good akhlaq ensures that we are close to Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and that he becomes a guarantor for us in the highest place of the paradise. Highest place in the paradise. He, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, said, إِنَّ أَحَبَّكُمْ إِلَيَّ وَأَقْرَبَكُمْ مِنِّي مَجْلِسًا يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ أَحَاسِنُكُمْ أَخْلَاقًا. The most loved of you and closest to me in Jannah on Yawm al-Qiyamah, أَحَاسِنُكُمْ أَخْلَاقًا. People with the best ethics and morals. That's the reason why he said, أَنَا زَعِيمٌ بِبَيْتٍ فِي أَعْلَى الْجَنَّةِ لِمَنْ حَسُنَ خُلُقُهُ. I am a guarantor. He, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, guarantees to you and says, if you have the best akhlaq, I guarantee that you will be in the highest place of Allah. Another inspiration for us. So when we look into these benefits, we brothers and sisters should be inspired to search for it, run for it. So how do we do this business of challenging trends and working with all young people to help them realize that decency, ethics, morality is important in their life? The most important thing that they can attain PhDs. But if they don't have a PhD in ethics, that will not benefit. That will not benefit. Here are a few guidelines. How do I develop this notion of akhlaq? How do we reach this high status maqam with Allah? How do we land among the stars that Allah loves? Number 1, brothers and sisters, and I always go back to this point. If you want to present Islamic ethics to our children, we must have strong families with ethics.
We must lead them with an example. We as parents cannot demand of our kids to be decent, to follow ethics, if we do not follow. We must walk the talk, because we are the first school that our children attend. Number two, communities such as SNMC must stand and support on every level all families, be it through khutbahs, be it through advocacy, be it through engaging in politics. Yes, we have to. We cannot just stand and sit, think that somebody will do things for us. We must take care of ourselves. And we must be part of the discussion boards. Otherwise, they will decide things for us and our children. And alhamdulillah, we've started doing it. Number three, monitor outside influences. I know kids will not give you their password. I have challenged you. Work with your kids. Be with them, guide them, and they will give you their password if you have trust with them. Of course, it doesn't work. You can always have another password. So work with your kids, establish trust. Number four, know that Allah is always watching, meaning know your Creator. Let us teach our kids to know Allah properly, so that they can worship Him properly and have hope and mercy in Him. What will Muhammad say? Meaning, know your Prophet. Muhammad know what he would say about you and your action that is not ethical. So learn about him. Learn about your role model. Don't follow those fake role models without any ethical substance. And first search for them. They are, alhamdulillah, noble Muslim community, amazing role models. And last, don't ever forget to undermine don't ever forget and undermine the power of dua. Our Prophet, peace be upon him, guide with us, he said, as it was reported by Ibn Mas'ud, كان رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول أو يدعو اللهم حسنت خلقي فحسن خلقي. Oh Allah, you have beautified my creation, you have beautified me and my appearance, so beautify my ethics, beautify my akhlaq. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us. That we be people of akhlaq and ethics, that we have our children be people of akhlaq and ethics. وتوب الله يستغفر جميعا فيما يستغفر الله يستغفر في يوم يحتمل. ألا إن أحسن الكلام يبلغ النظام تبارك الله الملك العزيز العلام كما قال الله تبارك وتعالى في ذات الكلام وإذا قرئ القرآن فاستمعوا له وأنصتوا لعلكم ترحمون. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الدين عند الله الإسلام. الحمد لله كمنا والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين تعظيما من نبيه وتكريما من فخامة شأن شرف صفيه. فقال عز وجل من قائل مخبرا وآمرا إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد وبارك على محمد وعلى محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. ربنا اغفر لنا ولجميع المؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. Oh Allah, we ask you to help our children maintain their Islamic identity, protect their Islamic in this 21st century, Ya Rabbal Alamin, and guide them to Sirat al-Mustaqim, Sirat al-Ladina Namta alayhim Ghayr al-Maghdubi alayhim wad-Dallin. Amin. إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. وأقيموا الصلاة.
الله أكبر الله